Hello everybody, if you'd like to be informed when I post new videos, you have to click the subscribe button right there down below, and that will keep you informed automatically. So my son is bothering me. He wants to get him some college education there. So I said, there you go, son, hop on your computer and get your education there. He's like, no, Dad, please, I want to go someplace where it's really cold and I can really learn from people. So we loaded up the truck and we moved to BYU, Idaho, that is. Actually, these pictures were taken in Oklahoma, someplace not far from our house. It was kind of cold, but the farther we went, it got even colder. Here's my navigation system in my truck, and if you notice at the very bottom of it, we're in Laramie, Wyoming, and at the top of it, it's 3:38 in the afternoon, and it's -4 degrees. It was getting colder. 2.5 hours later, it was -15 degrees as we headed farther north. This is what it looked like. It was just cold, blah, nothing to look at. Couldn't even see the horizon because of the bad weather. It was something. It got even colder. Anyway, we made it. We went to Idaho Falls and spent the night in a hotel right across the street from the temple. It was a nice night. And then in the morning, we went to his apartments, got his parking permit, and then checked into the apartment and got a look at it. And this is what it looked like.
So say hello to my apartment. This is the living room. Some picture, TV, some stuff. Couch A, couch B, and I'm currently in the living room. Then you got the kitchen, table, eat at, prep on. Not at the same time. Some TVs, refrigerators, hello. 2 of them, fridge, freezers, whole bunch of cabinet storage space. I don't actually know what's in here. Stuff. Counters, microwave, dish, sink, stove, oven, drawers, mail, a bedroom, my bedroom, a whole bunch of stuff. And then if you come back here in this back hallway, see, this was the main room. My bedroom's down the right end of the hallway, and that's a bedroom. And then down the left of the hallway, you've got a bedroom, and a closet. And then in here is the bathroom area. 2 sinks. And that's a bathroom. And this is a bathroom. Both look just like this. You got your little toilet and shower over here. And then 2 bedrooms. And that's really that's our area. So, there you have it.
So then he sent me a bunch of pictures of what room is like. But I thought, wouldn't it be better to have videos? So I said to him, son, I'm trying to make a video here and you're sending me still pictures. So what he said was,
you ready to take a second look at my room? Here we go. Now that looks more like a room, doesn't it? So when you come on in, you got my shelving unit here to the left. I got all my game stuff here on the bottom shelf. And picture 1. And then here on the top shelf, I've got some books, dictionary and synonym finders, and then mostly gospel books. Picture number 2. Down here we got the lamp and the fan. And then keep coming around the wall and you got your new Super Mario Brothers poster. Comes around to the desk with the window. Not the best view, but sometimes I think it'll be nice with the coolness out here to be able to just open up the window. Feel the cool air. I got my desk, my recording studio all set up. Microphone, second monitor. And my super high bed. It's way off the floor. Drawers underneath, full of clothes. Some storage. And my bed with some pictures up over here around the walls. The force is strong with this one. That came out better than I thought it would. That came out looking really, I got that really straight. My closet, all full of, I don't know. This is all jackets and sweaters. I didn't realize I packed this many. And then this is suits and stuff and laundry stuff. Some food down there actually. And empty bags, backpacks, duffel bag stuff. And then just a little stick-o reminder for when you leave. It's my smoke detector. That's my room. It's my room. There you have it. See ya.
So then we wandered around the campus, learning what we could about everything. We had an appointment at a certain time to see a presentation for all the parents and the students, followed up by a Q&A with the president of the college that was just for the parents. And this is basically how it went.
I came to challenge myself.
I came to be with people who share my values.
I came to be more than just a student.
I came to serve those around me.
I came to prepare for my whole life.
They will be natural leaders who know how to teach and how to learn. Those graduates of BYU Idaho will become, and this is a prophecy that I am prepared to make and make solemnly. Those graduates of BYU Idaho will become legendary for their capacity to build people around them and to add value wherever they serve. I hope I live long enough someday to meet some employer who employed one of you and says, "Where did that come from? I've never had such a person." And I'll smile and say, "Well, come with me to Rexburg." And I may not be able to show it to you, and I may not be able to prove it to you, but you'll feel it. There will be a spirit here. I so testify.
We hope you felt that spirit today and that you'll feel it throughout this coming semester.
As we step back and allow our children to grow independently of us, this is part of the plan and our opportunity as parents to practice agency. I leave with you my testimony that BYU Idaho is a place where your children can hear the music of the gospel and then act independently and become who the Lord needs them to be. The Savior will help each of us as we strive to do our best as parents and as His disciples. May you feel His peace today in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Students of BYU Idaho truly do change while they're here. I just got done looking at some data on our Family Foundations course. This is a course that all of our students take that's built around the proclamation of the family. And looking at the student perceptions about family and issues around the family when they start the course versus when they end the course. And it's remarkable to see the changes that happen over the course of the semester. Now that's just one course. And yet we see that happening in the spiritual lives of our students at all levels. Of course, the spiritual development happens in our classrooms, but it also happens in the wards and stakes that they participate in. It happens right here in this auditorium each week at devotional. It happens in the service opportunities they have on campus. I've mentioned devotional a few times. I hope you'll follow up with your child in the coming weeks and ask them, how was devotional this week? And encourage them to make that a pattern in their life here at BYU Idaho. The spiritual growth of our students comes in part because we have a faculty and staff that are so completely dedicated to the growth of your students spiritually. We're not just teaching accounting or computer science or teacher education. We're developing the whole person. One of the remarkable things that's done here at this university that I believe is unique anywhere in the world is that the president and the academic vice president interview every single faculty who joins this university. So the lights are down, but Vice President Eyring, who's the academic vice president over here, and I will literally interview every single faculty hire this year. That also means we'll interview every single faculty candidate. That's a tremendous investment for the leadership of a university. And yet there's nothing more important to us than who we put your students in front of every day in those classrooms. For us this year, that will be, I think, Henry, 80, 90 interviews. And I'm kind of busy. And so that's a huge investment. And yet I want you to know when your students walk into those classrooms, they're working with faculty who have a deep commitment to the gospel, who have great professional experience, and above all, came here because they want to teach and invest in the lives of your students. There's no ambiguity in their minds or in ours about what their priorities should be.
Their surroundings. We would never want them to come into Rexburg and think, nothing bad can happen. That we want them to be aware of their circumstances.
Another thing that would be helpful is to encourage your students to put their emergency contact information. Everybody carries a cell phone. And if they can put their emergency contact information in the system, we also have the ability to contact people in the event that we need to, and where they need to go or where they need to stay. We also have systems within the classrooms where we can take over the video display and send messages across the campus as well. So we work really hard to communicate in the event of emergency.
So, fueling up before I left town, I saw this on the pump. Are you serious? You do not have to prepay before 7 o'clock? When was the last time you saw one of those? The people here must be awful trusting, after all. It is a college town, but it's BYU College, I guess, huh? So I left the next morning to head home, and boy, I hit some bad weather and some beautiful scenery, and then more bad weather, and then more beautiful scenery. So this is what my drive looked like.
You don't have to be a genius. You don't have to be a straight A student. You just have to do your very best. With all the capability that you have to do your very best. No end in sight for the good you could do. You know it? You're just simple kids. You're not geniuses, I know that. But the work of the world isn't done by geniuses. It's done by ordinary people who've learned to work in an extraordinary way. People of your kind who can do these things. God bless this great institution. May heaven smile upon it and all who come here and use it. And may its names be spread for good across the earth as good men and women, educated here and going forth to serve, stand with honesty and integrity before the world as men and women of faith and accomplishment and goodness and integrity.
Those graduates of BYU Idaho will become, and this is a prophecy that I am prepared to make and make solemnly. Those graduates of BYU Idaho will become legendary for their capacity to build people around them and to add value wherever they serve. We will have a spiritual outpouring because of the faith of you and of the faculty and those who lead here, and that's going to follow you everywhere you go. I hope I live long enough someday to meet some employer who employed one of you and says, where did that come from? I've never had such a person. And I'll smile and say, well, come with me to Rexburg. And I may not be able to show it to you, and I may not be able to prove it to you, but you'll feel it. There will be a spirit here. I so testify.